Morning everyone, back with another video today. So I've got a rear anti-roll bar for the Megane. Just picked it up off a Facebook forum. Looks pretty simple to fit, so I thought I'd do another quick step-by-step video. So yeah, we'll start off. I've jumped ahead a little bit, got the car up on the axle stands, got the rear up as high as possible. I've took the rear wheels off just to make a bit easier access. So the roll bar itself obviously is going to fit across the rear beam. These cars don't come with one as standard, so it should be a nice little upgrade. This plastic stone guard across the bottom there has to come off. Apparently it doesn't go back on once it's the anti-roll bar's on, but I'm going to try and maybe chop it a little bit so I can see if I can get it back on. I just have to see what it looks like once it's actually up there. The metal plates themselves actually sit beneath the coil spring, so we'll be just disconnecting the dampers on both sides, and then I'll just get a jack underneath one of the wheel hubs and lower it down so that that's out the way, and then we'll attach them in the correct places. Obviously I'll get a bit more detail once that's down, so I'll pull this apart and we'll have a look and see what we find once them coils are up. Right then, so I've temporarily mocked it up in place. Unfortunately, after looking through the box, I got it all pulled apart, realised that the bolts that fit in here are all missing. So I'm just going to mock it up with some bolts I've managed to find in the garage for the time being, and the lad is sending us the proper ones. But anyways, so yeah, so I've done that, left it all really loose. Them 3 bolts in there. I've set it on the standard setting because it's day-to-day driving, and obviously you can move it forward. If you move it forward, the front one forward 1 notch, that puts it on its hardest setting. So all the way around to there. So it should be just a case of now tightening the bolts just little bit by little bit, obviously making sure everything's all sat correct. Once they're in, put the spring seat back in, jack the rear end back up to meet the dampers, put them back through there, put the bolts on, and then I'm going to have a look and see if I can get that plastic trim back on in a way just to, just a bit extra protection. The weather and the roads we have over here, I can't really complain if it's going to help, but if it can't go back on, then it is what it is, but we'll have a go anyways. There we go, the rear beam's back in place. This is how it should look anyways. Obviously you'll notice I didn't torque any of the bolts for the rear orb. Obviously I'm waiting for the bolts to come, so I'm going to have to do this all over again. But I'll have a quick look, see if I can get this tray back on, and I will show you the results in a few moments hopefully. Right, we've had a success. It does fit. Slight little bit of a modification needed. There's one of these clips here. Luckily for me, that one was missing anyways. I don't really know how or why or what happened to it. But on the other side, just had to focus on that a bit. Just had to cut a bit of the tab off the top. I've left enough on so that if I ever go back to normal, it'll still fit over like that. Obviously, I've left a little bit of the thing on. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it does fit. So with the Super Pro anti-roll bar, you can have that stone guard on there as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna get the car back on the ground now. There we go, all back together. Can it? Oh, you can just about see it under there. So obviously I'm not going to take it for a drive just until I get them bolts and get it all put on properly. But instruction says about 4 hours to do. Took me about an hour and a half, obviously faffing with the camera as well. So yeah, simple as that. Cheers for watching.